Hey, you are listening to Sacred Rebel Radio with Yolanda Shoshana, and I'm your host, Yolanda Shoshana, but you can call me Shoshi. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do a show today, but I wanted to do this quick one. I just finished doing a love reading consultation, a soulmate, triple flame reading with someone, and my vibration is so high. I felt like this was the perfect thing for me to do. I just love being able to do those readings and helping people. It just makes my day. So this show is going to be a little quicker, a little shorter, and I'm going to give you an angelic healing at the end for your space. A lot of people forget to clean their space out, and they have negative energy. So I thought that would be pretty awesome sauce to give you. I hope you had an amazing week and a great weekend. I have been having a great weekend. I've gotten a lot of work done. I've been working on getting my book together, which is why I've been so busy. My novella, I'm getting it ready to send to some beta readers and to an editor, which is why I wasn't sure if I'd get this show done. And there's no weekly reading on my YouTube page. I didn't get to it. And also I need a little break. I need a little psychic energy break in between readings. I've been doing so many. I just need a little, time off. But next week, the weekly reading will be back. And back in full effect, that is. And so will the Reiki healing. And so, yeah, I've been working on my book. I'm getting really excited about it because when I read it, I even chuckle myself. So I'm excited to bring it back. And it's a series. So, I'm happy with where it's going. No matter what happens with it. And I think I'm going to go back to the self-publishing. While publishers are great, self-publishing is just more my jam. Just more my jam. And, if those of you who, any of you review books or would like to be a reader, drop me a line. I'd love to have you check out the book, give me comments, review it, because it should be back really soon. Like I said, it's a novella. It's not a huge novel. I'm writing pieces that people can read quickly, and I'm working on the next book in the series, as well as some other books. So that's what I'm up to. So I went to a Penny Dreadful screening last week. It was great. If you don't know what Penny Dreadful is, it's a show on Lifetime. Not Lifetime. Oh my God, Showtime. Two very different channels. If you haven't watched the show, definitely check it out. I mentioned it last week. They had sent me this really great gift package. But I'm happy to report that this season they're focusing on witches, which got me so excited. Like, they're creepy, weird witches. I mean, the only issue I have is that they're kind of evil. Witches are always shown as evil on shows a lot, besides like Charmed. Very few shows show us in good light. So, cause the witch made the comment like, Satan, I obey thee or something. And I'm like, oh, there we go again. Because there's a lot of people that think that, magic and witches are all about Satan, and it's so not true. But anyway, so I think I'm going to write recaps of the show this season since they focus on witches, and witches are my jam since I am one. And so I can also help to talk about the negative versus the positive, though I don't know how much positive, because the witches are kind of hunting Vanessa Ives, so they're not really good witches. But it's beautiful scenes, and so if you like witches, Penny Dreadful is so the show for you to check out, because we've lost some witch shows. That show that was on Showtime that I didn't really like, Witches of East End, I didn't really like that show. I did nothing. I tried to watch the first season. I watched a couple of shows and it wasn't my thing. So, hopefully more witch things will be coming out though, right? Give us witches a better name. So, the fight happened last night, and to be honest with you, between Pacquiao and Mayweather, to be honest with you, I couldn't care less. Though I wanted Pacquiao to win because he's far more humble. Mayweather, I look at him and his energy is a hot mess. I don't know. I see bad things when I look at him, and I've learned some new things about him. So I actually posted a photo on my Instagram about Pacquiao and Mayweather. And, somebody wrote back, oh my gosh, you're wishing bad things on him, why he deserves the publicity and the wealth and all this and da-da-da. So I had to write back. Because I didn't wish anything on Mayweather. I said karma was a bitch, and I talked about his life. I wasn't even talking about fighting. When I look at Mayweather, I see bad news, and I see him going through a rough time, like something that is to come. I see he is going to fall, and it will be very tragic. It's what I see. I see things that other people can't see. I hope I'm wrong. I don't want anything bad to happen to this man, but it's not my doing. It's his own. It's his own karma. It is the universe repaying back what he gives out. Now, everybody, I keep seeing these comments about, well, we don't know what happened in his house because an ex-wife accused him, or an ex accused him of hitting her. Well, I will say this. It's more than just an ex-wife who's accused him. It's been at least 5 women throughout the years. So it's not just about knowing what happens in his house. He has a history of abuse. It also is not shocking. How he responds to things is hitting at them. This is how he reacts. He does not seem like he's a confident human being in real life. Him boasting about his money and being upset that people boo him, the way he responds to everything is to throw money at it. That is not confidence. That is arrogance, and that is ego. He does not know how to put his ego aside. I would love to see him be a better man. I would love to see him take a better path. I want that for him, and I think he could be a good role model if he does. Right now, the role model that he is one of just throw money at things, and I think he still can't read. Take a reading class. Why not? You have enough money to pay for a reading class. So things like that. But like I said, I couldn't really care less about the fight. I'm more interested in who these men are outside of the ring. I have heard some things about Pacquiao that I don't agree with. I think he is a congressman or something, so he makes laws that aren't positive toward women, and I guess he said something homophobic. And someone made the comment that in their country that it is still running rampant. So, also people are a product of their environment. He may not know any better just yet. That prejudice is learned. I'm not saying he's perfect, but I would have preferred for him to win. I also think, Mayweather had to win, right? Like, if you're boxing, isn't boxing rigged? Hasn't it been rigged since, I don't know, Don King era? So, is Don King still alive? Anyway, so I just think that if you're boxing, out of the 2 people, you have to let Mayweather win, whether he really wins or not, because he's better for boxing. He is controversial. He's the villain. He, is flashy, whereas Pacquiao sits and reads the Bible. I think he gives to charity. I think his mom comes up and hugs people. So I think that is not necessarily what people want to see. People are into the sensational. They're into the drama. So even if Pacquiao actually really won, he would have never really won, right? I don't know. They got so much money, the both of them, though money is not everything, which is why, Mayweather may be paid, but I don't think he's a happy person. And I wonder how many people are really his friends. I think 50 Cent is his friend. And I think he means it, but I think some of the other people around him, I don't think they really are his friends. I think they're around for the booty and the money and all the champagne and the good years. But when the tragedy happens, we shall see who's still around. So I wish them both the best. Like I said, couldn't care less. I'm not going to be doing any questions this week because I'm kind of off duty now with the gift. I will, though. Hopefully you've signed up for my newsletter. If you haven't, sign up by tomorrow, or when I post it, be on the lookout for it. I'm going to start giving away some free email readings because I can and I want to. So if you want a reading, more a personal reading, look out for my newsletter, sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to start this week. I'll do the giveaway. I'll pick somebody on Fridays, I guess. I will announce who the winner is and all the good stuff, and I will have it to where you can even leave the question in the box so you won't have to rewrite me. But I am happy to do that. It's no different than getting a reading with me in person. I am very detailed about all of my answers. You can live anywhere in the world because I am a clairvoyant, And I don't really need to be in the same room with you. I don't have to touch you or anything. I just need your vibrations and all that good stuff. So definitely sign up if you are in need, if you need something, want something, because I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for. All right. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to see Avengers in like a few hours. I'm going to smuggle in my world famous kettle corn and a box of Pinot Grigio, Bandit Pinot Grigio, which I highly recommend. You know, wine in a box has come up, I tell you. It really has. I know some people laugh at it, but Bandit is a pretty good, affordable California wine. As far as I know, there's no arsenic in it. If so, please don't tell me. Tell me after I drink the box. But really good. And also know that like wine in a box actually keeps better and you get more wine. Hello. It is so a solution. So I'm sneaking in my kettle corn and my Pinot Grigio. Gotta have the appropriate snacks when looking at all those gorgeous men in this movie, right? So I am now going to give to you an angelic cleansing for your home or for your space. I want to help you clear your energy. Next week, I'm going to get into a teaching on the chakras. I have, when people come to me, I talk to them about their chakras a lot because that's also where I see energy and where I can see if something's blocked or something's not supposed to be there. I see fear. I see all types of stuff. And some people are kind of familiar or very, have a little information. So I'm going to start some chakra teachings because I think that they're important for you to know these energy points in your body so that when you do feel stuck, you're able to remove them. And your space is highly important in that some people forget to clean their space. So, everything in your space has energy. If you buy a piece of furniture, if you get a piece of furniture from a yard sale or from the Salvation Army or somebody passes away and you bring that furniture in, it brings an energy into your space and it's good to clean it. Or if you've just moved, it's good to clean your space. You've been going through a rough time, it's good to clean it. So I'm going to give you a cleansing thing that you can do with Archangel Michael. He's my homeboy angel. I'm all about this angel. Something that you can do to bring in new, especially if you've been feeling kind of in a rut. So here we go. Sit down quietly by yourself with both feet resting firmly on the ground and call on the power of the sun. And visualize a big ball of light kind of hovering over you. Create the form of a great silver cross contained within a ring of light and place yourself and anyone who's with you at the center of this circle. Call upon the protection of guardian angel, Archangel Michael the Protector. Ask him to monitor the cleansing procedure. Ask Archangel Michael if it is right for you to proceed alone. Communicate through your heart center. Wait patiently for Michael's answer. He will show you in one form or another. Either you'll feel a vibration, you might feel something coming over you, there might be a noise. In some form or fashion, Archangel Michael will respond to you. Now, if you feel encouraged to go ahead, it is safe to do so. But if you feel like there is something in the way, then stop the cleansing for a moment because something else is there. So if something else is there, you're not finding that you are getting the answer that you want, here's another thing that you can do. And I actually really like this too, because this might work for you better. Another way of getting a message from Archangel Michael is to visualize a set of traffic lights. Now see the three discs, like the red, green, and the yellow, and watch as one of the lights up. And then that's for you to go ahead with the cleansing, if so. So that's you clearing the energy of your space. Simple, right? Very, very simple. You can cleanse energy with your energy. That's the way that it works. It doesn't have to be this big process. Of course, you can get your sage and do this, but I recommend bringing the angels into this process and with your sage as well. But visualizing Archangel Michael in a space is just so powerful. The traffic light works for 95% of people because it's kind of really easy, especially if you have a problem seeing the center of the light. But just, focus your energy on the space being clean. And there you have it. It's just a little shifts that you can do. And Archangel Michael is always ready to help out, and he's always on the scene. But if you feel like you're getting a no response because it's something kind of negative in your space, so definitely sage, definitely come back and ask the question again, because something is there. Because normally you'll feel it when something isn't right in a space, but normally they allow you to cleanse. But if not, more investigation needs to be done, and maybe an object needs to be removed. Sometimes you got to get rid of stuff. So like I said, next week we're going to get into the chakras. I'm going to go chakra by chakra. I'm not going to give you all the information on all your chakras in one show because it's a lot to absorb, especially if it's new for you. But that's where you can really shift and shine your energy. So don't forget to cleanse your space. I will talk to you next week. Don't forget the astrology is up. Check out my Instagram during the week for little readings, and follow me on Twitter for quotes and comments and food for thought and all that good stuff. And I so adore and love each and every one of you, no matter who you are. No matter what you represent, no matter where you are in the world, I'm here for you, and I send you much love and light. Until next time, peace, love, and soul. May the road rise to meet you. Bye.